Hello. Hello and welcome to another exciting Super Bunny Hop stream. This one's not a poverty sad stream, although I can see that the game is definitely not coming through correctly. Your card browser. Where's the webcam? Wait a second. Is it actually displaying correctly on Twitch? Yes, it is. I see now. My OBS window got all fucked up. Control D, Control R should get us fixed. I can fix that later. In the meantime, I'm catching up on some old games that I've been missing. A wonderful new HOA bill just got wonderful. I don't know. A helpful new HOA bill just passed the Georgia political system. It got unanimous approval from the Senate, something like 90% approval from the Congress. Only 10 Congress people voted against it. I don't know how many congressional districts. Have to do the quick math in my head about it. And then Governor Kemp, who is a whole big can of worms himself. He did. Governor Kemp is a complicated person, but he did sign the law. He did sign the law that we were rooting for, and I might want to link it in here before beginning. I had to pay a shitload of ridiculous amounts of bills at the end of last month that left me broke for a little while, but I have since then been paid for some work that is getting me to rest a little easier for the next month or so. So it doesn't really feel like a sad stream, poverty stream sort of situation. This is going to be me decompressing at the end of a week, even though I still have about 2 hours of reading work to do, with a good narrative game that I would like to get myself sucked into and get these thoughts of politics and news and my place in the miasma of our society collapsing in on itself, while doing an exciting new project about the fall of the Soviet Union. I'll be talking more about that later on, but I'm doing some really fun projects for the rest of the year that I'm very, very excited to be involved with. But right now I need to Google this HB, what was it, 409? HOA bill Georgia. Senate bill 406, not 409. I was close. SB 406 is going to raise their foreclosure threshold to something significantly more safe for residents. It's going to require the HOA to register with the state and pay a fee that's going to fund a authority figure. What are they calling it? An ombudsman? Something like that. There's going to be some kind of state authority figure who can file lawsuits and take residential claims to court. If they don't register with that, they will be unable to collect fees, which puts them in an interesting place. It means if they don't decide to register, our options for fighting this increase dramatically. If they do decide to register, then our options of fighting this increase substantially with the state authority who's going to be putting in place to file potential lawsuits if your HOA is doing something potentially illegal. So I just linked to a news article about the bill, and there's a full text copy of it somewhere in here. I had the link. Oh, here we go. I had the link ready on my previous computer, but just had to dig it up for a little while. There's some other provisions in there that are like more geared towards suburban houses, but I would not be surprised at all whatsoever if a good chunk of this bill was written with my communities. I don't want to start a new game. I want to go to chapter select. Okay, now for those of you who don't know what 1000xRESIST is, are we getting audio? Yeah, we're getting audio. 1000xRESIST is a game that's unfortunately been crashing on me which breaks my heart because I would very much like to get sucked into a good narrative after so long. And apparently it's a downer. I wanted to save this one for a time in my life when I have the mental fortitude to handle a good downer story. And that time seems to be here. But unfortunately, the game crashed on me once towards the end of Chapter 1, and then crashed on me again at the beginning of Chapter 2, and I really hope it stops, because you want to get sucked in and immersed with this, I think, but I'm finding it kind of difficult. I have not been hooked yet by the narrative. This is one of the big Game of the Year 2024 winners. This game won a lot of gaudy 2024 awards from various publications. So it should be good. It should be good. I should know. I should be entertained and stimulated here, right? Right. So I should probably sum up the story, actually. Okay, hang on. Let's no stop. The music. We don't want the music. This is thematic. Okay. So the story of 1000xRESIST so far... Oh my god. So the story of 1000xRESIST so far... That's going to play music. I would like to get back to the main menu, actually, where we're not going to hear music in the background of my talking. The story of 1000xRESIST so far, as I've been able to understand it, is going to have music that's going to impact my mood, because something really weird happens in the very beginning of that Chapter 2 cutscene that has something to do with that music that I want to lead us into by trying to summarize what happened in this game from memory. And I think the last time I played this game was Monday. So that was about 5 days ago. Some of the memories had faded. I tried to play Chapter 2 on Tuesday, and then it crashed towards the beginning. But from what I remember from prologue in Chapter 1, Chapter Redacted in Chapter 1, is that this is a post-apocalyptic, anime-inspired sci-fi story where most of the population of planet Earth dies from a pandemic and an alien invasion. The aliens are like Eva-style, biblical-looking angel-type creatures, and the survivors, who are the only people who don't die, are a corrupt matriarchal society of hot anime babes. And we're gonna talk about it. It seems like the only people who are left are these clones of a woman who went to Japanese high school or Asian high school. I think it's actually supposed to be Hong Kong or China. And I'm exhausted of that setting as it is. And I was kind of rolling my eyes when they were revealing that some of the post-apocalyptic world-destroying drama was actually high school, he said, she said, romance bullshit. I'm kind of feeling like I might be too old for this kind of story, but I'm going to give it a shot. But anyways, oh, hey, Jones, Spill... Oh, what? Spill Polytiet? That is ringing a bell. I feel like I've seen that name around before. But anyways, what you need to know about the story for 1000xRESIST so far is that a hot anime babe in high school fell in love with another hot anime babe, and they fell in lesbians. But the girl, no. The hot anime babe is spurning the advances of a slightly less hot anime babe who fell in lesbians with her. And the rejection may have the pain and anxiety and frustration of having the hottest girl in school tell you no may have caused an alien invasion that wiped out the human population, and now there's only like 80 people who exist, and they're all clones of this hot anime babe who live in a corrupt matriarchal society where they are surrounded by some of the worst examples of femininity that humanity could have possibly been left with, because apparently the leader in charge is called the All-Mother, and she's a completely corrupt tyrant. And she uses like matriarchal instincts and matriarchal bonds and connections with all her clone daughters to exploit them. She also has, in the sense that she has the power of immortality somehow. She's from developing the antidote or virus or vaccine for the pandemic, which absolutely seems ripped from today's headlines, or 2019 and 2020's headlines. She is effectively immortal compared to everyone else. So, like, other people have to pass certain tests to gain immortality. She also has everyone else brainwashed. They're like weird baby people, which is what I wanted to lead into at the beginning of chapter 2. Yeah, corrupt, evil women, grooming their clone children into automaton dystopia. Abused civilians are happening here. We are playing as a character called a Watcher, because no one in this dystopia has names. They're named after their jobs, like in evil, oppressed, Soviet, whatever dystopias. And your job is to, like, watch some of the stored memories of the All-Mother to, like, be her therapist or something? I don't really know for sure. There was some kind of memory extraction technology in the sci-fi future, and you watch memories of the All-Mother and, like, provide some kind of report about what you think you see. It's not revealed yet what she does to them. But one thing that does happen is that another hot anime babe clone daughter named Fixer suddenly appears on the scene and says, "Yo, you're not going to believe this. We live in a dystopia. The matriarch All-Mother is actually evil." And your character, who still believes the propaganda, rejects the advances of this character. So maybe there is some kind of like a thematic coherency in here, where the chapter of story, the story of chapter 1 might spiral in on itself with the love rejection of hot anime babes causing the apocalypse, and then like an intimate emotional connection friend rejection spurning on some unrest in the dystopia. Now, what caught my mind when beginning chapter 2 immediately is something pretty weird going on with the artwork this society uses to spread its propaganda. Remember how I said that the All-Mother is a matriarchal tyrant who raises her society to be weird, brainwashed baby people who seem suspiciously immature? Let's fucking go and see what happens. Okay, I gotta press RB. Is it a slideshow or a dream sequence?
Watcher, this is Principal. Please report to my office immediately.
I also have some questions about the production values going on here. It doesn't sound like an intercom. Sounds like we're hearing that in our headphones. It's intercom. Conventionally, you have a distortion effect and then an echo. So, is that a production values thing or part of the story? Can we not escape the intercom? Is it in the headphones she seems to be wearing?
Principal, you wanted to see me? Watcher, I wanted to offer you an apology. I should have done more to protect you. Your first communion with the All-Mother should be sacred. Instead,
Yeah, production-related-ish.
I worry how these events will affect you.
Another thing is that I kind of wish the gate... I hate skipping through lines of voice acting, but I also don't have the time to listen to every single line finish itself. I will for the Twitch stream, but when I'm playing this by myself, there's a kind of frustration with the voice acting where
If we were, I would have seen who she really was.
I can't decide when I want to press A.
I would have seen this coming. She betrayed all of us, I admit.
So the solution to that problem in some other games is to change the voice... The solution, for me at least, is to change the voice options. They clearly don't have the budget for that one. This is a game about, like, the Hong Kong experience of living during the pandemic. And the characters are very clearly Asian-inspired and even look like they're supposed to look Asian, or anime-inspired and look like they're supposed to be Asian on top of that. But they're speaking English, and it was... I'm guessing it was written in English.
I can see she hurt you, Watcher.
I have a lot of questions, but I don't know how interested I am in answering them until after I finish, because I don't want to spoil.
I promised you justice.
I want to try, but I'm having some similar problems that I've been having in my 30s, that I was even having with Mugenics, where getting in the groove of a new game is harder than it used to be.
This is Principal speaking.
Okay, here we go.
Today, we acknowledge a courageous act. Your sister, Watcher, engaged in her first communion with the All-Mother. She functioned faithfully, hair to hair. In this communion, she encountered a misdeed most profane. Fixer, our dearest sister, invaded the communion and sullied our most sacred act. Fixer betrayed us and slandered the All-Mother. Your sister, Watcher, was swift in her action.
Bro, you're not gonna believe this. We live in a dystopia where a totalitarian leader is beaming thoughts into your head. And your character is just like, no.
And it is because of her devotion that I can report Fixer will see justice. Attention to the sky, please. I present to you an
artistic rendering.
As Almo Heki.
Oh, see, I skipped it. I read ahead and pressed the button and it cut the voice actor off. I can't win.
Watcher providing me with helpful
Yeah, look at this. What the hell are we seeing here? I can't tell if this is giving me a narrative hook or just like giving me question marks. Why is it like child scribbles?
This is me forwarding the information to the All-Mother.
Why is their language so much more basic than what they're saying with their mouth?
This is the All-Mother using the information to capture the offending party.
How come their hands are not steady while drawing? Don't these people have to do precision work with all the high-tech machinery around?
The offending party confessing their sins.
So the implication is that grown-ass adults with very serious dystopia government jobs are drawing propaganda art, but it looks like they're getting their children to do it. So I was assuming that part of the dystopia we're living here is that everyone is a baby person with the brain of a child.
Again, in more detail.
Talking like an art historian here.
The end. She's gone? It seems the sins of our
What is an adult in a world of clones? I need to stop looking at the Twitch chat because there might be some spoilers here because this is a narrative story game.
As such, I'm issuing a directive.
Like mixtape, everyone's the kid's favorite.
Are to submit to Watcher for a mandatory communion.
Bang Bang Fire. That's another like weirdly childish. It sticks out. The world looks very sleek and professionally made by either robots or austere, stoic architects who are highly educated and professional. But the character's like pretending to be that, but not really. Every now and then you see absolutely blatantly babyish, infantile shit lick through, and it seems very obvious. It's supposed to be a storyboard, right?
All-Mother in these trying times. We must hold fast and root out the sin. Please join me in thanking Watcher. We never would have caught Fixer without her. Heki Almo, Watcher, you have kept us safe.
I think there's also a pretty clear implication, because this is a dystopia story, that they didn't actually catch and punish Fixer. It always happens in these stories. It happens in Horses. They say they capture... Part of the propaganda of living in a dystopia is that you're being told that the enemies are weak, but they're actually not, right? So we're gonna get a goal on our objectives list telling us to go around and immerse ourselves in the world. Principal, like
How may
school.
I serve you?
Apparently one of the highest authority figures in this society is called a principal, like you're a kid in school.
It's about the ancient sister. You're worried. It's only natural. Have you seen it happen before?
I'm sorry, I gotta skip some of these.
Jealousy, vanity, rage.
When the line is really, really long.
Shameless disobedience. It feels different. She was
waiting
always an original.
for the speech is gonna add up to hours if I do it every time.
You said you were a watcher once. A faithful one, like you.
I was like you once, young, naive, barely starting chapter 2. I didn't believe.
The train never came for me. The All-Mother had a different plan.
I mean, I'm down for a story about an all-female dystopia where some of the evil things they're doing seem related to some of the bad sides of femininity. We don't get that a lot.
To stay and administer the orchard.
Yeah, you know, men and masculinity are the usual scapegoats, but God, the entity, the culmination of all material reality of the universe is very aware that women are capable of abuse.
When will your time come? The principal
Even if those stories are not popular right now.
She had been a bang fire.
She had been a bang fire!
To be as faithful as her. I'm sorry you have to wait. I'm not. I will wait for as long as the All-Mother...
Wait a second, come to think of it, that's kind of what Twin Peaks Season 3 was about, compared to Seasons 1 and 2, where it was the dad who was the bad guy. In Season 3, you have like a lot of evil mothers abusing children. I'm down. The evil mother stories are still a kind of niche experimental thing, right? I don't know if it's experimental. Yo, you know what evil mother story is really fun? Is the Lars von Trier Medea. Even as bold and politically incorrect as doing an evil mother story these days may be, it's still something that goes back 2,000 years. The Greeks came up with a good one. Medea's a lot of fun.
I see your concern, but every once in a while we need to take the extra effort to connect. Will they understand that? Embrace friction, Watcher. Change comes easier to some than others. I'm worried about these mandated communions. I see your concern.
I read a book last night talking about the mandated employment policies in Soviet-era Czechoslovakia, and that's a fucking wild dystopia dystopia, I don't know. You can very clearly see the utopian intentions in something like that, but that's not how it turned out.
Every once in a while, we need to take the extra effort to connect. Will they understand that?
Mandatory employment policies ironically created a hell of a lot more gender equality in the Soviet republics. I don't know if that was an expected effect of the policy, but that is what happened.
Friction, Watcher. Change comes easier to some than others.
Okay, am I
value our little red to blue. Red to blue.
Am I good? Did I get the... Yeah, commune with Bang Fire, catch up with sisters. Okay, and somewhere on here is a map button. There we go, X. Yeah. Yeah, look at the map. The map is also childhood scribble art. My screen just flashed black for a second, I hope. Uh-oh. 1000xRESIST.exe is not responding. If you close this program, you might lose information. Let's try windowed mode. Windowed mode is usually more stable. Let's try borderless windowed mode. Borderless mode is usually more stable and functionally identical to full screen mode. Trust me, George, it gets good 10 hours in. Alright. I haven't played it. I clocked in at around 12 hours. Calling a 12-hour game longish is, the shadow resolution doing it? Is what I want to hear these days. Okay, now what did OBS do? Are we capturing the game any differently? Let me look at it on my... So, unfortunately, it... Wait, what? Chapter 2. Autosave. Slot 1. God. Is the autosave in slot 1 same thing? Why do people need voice? You don't need voice acting. No one needs voice acting. It's like everyone forgot that video games were fine for like 20 years without voice acting. You don't... Read a fucking book. I gotta skip through it. If the game didn't have voice acting, this would be faster to skip through. Need it for some games. I was spoiled by Grim Fandango person. Are you high? That's how emotion is conveyed. Are you high? That's not the only way. Most of human emotion is actually nonverbal, by the way. That's a real statistic I went to sociology school to learn. No, I'm not high. I like reading. I don't like waiting for the characters to finish the lines.
Sisters, attend. This is today. Your sister.
Have you ever played with a dog? Like, you don't even need human language to communicate with an a dog. Communicating with dogs teaches you really fast. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and save before that happens. For a second I thought the game crashed again, but there was just a load screen transition that would have been hidden in the die. Yeah, no, you don't... No, I don't like feeling tempted to skip through the voice acting and throw the hard work of the voice actors in the trash. When I play Metal Gear 2 and read a bunch of Twitch chats talking about how it would be the perfect Metal Gear game with voice acting.
Congratulations, Watcher.
Oh, I have questions about this voice acting too.
No, just good job.
Why does the secretary sound like a 5-year-old?
Okay.
You look faint. Maybe you should sit down.
Why does the secretary sound like Tails miles per hour?
Really good.
That's great. I guess you can walk around, see things, feel things.
Yes, it depends on the game, but the ubiquity of voice acting for a lot of games has been a net negative, particularly complicated Western RPGs that benefit from high word counts a lot.
I'm supposed to commune with Bang Bang Fire.
Yes.
Disco Elysium, for example, did not actually need voice acting. Disco Elysium was fine for a couple years before getting full voice acting. It was perfectly fine having a few voice actors and then using your imagination for everyone else. It did not need even a few voice actors. It could have been the same game without it.
Go for it. But I'm sure many people want to speak with you.
But the devolution of dialogue options and player choices, going from like stuff like Morrowind to Oblivion, for example, shows that when game developers have to pay voice acting, sometimes the amount of budget that can get put towards player interactions to manipulate the characters and get them to speak new lines, that costs more money. There are some cases where it is bad. I would say Metal Gear 2 would be made worse if it had voice acting, people talking over the pixel art, so you're not using your imagination instead.
I'll be right here beside you.
That's really fucking weird, Secretary! Why are you whispering that? Okay, so we're gonna do the extra objectives and talk to some of the dystopia civilian automatons about how they can't possibly believe that someone might find out the truth and become disgusted with the dystopia and want to defect.
Sister Blue, your story shook me. Shook? How sharp your test? How deft your response? The enemy truly strikes when you least expect it. Sister Blue, if the occupants showed up right now, do you think we're ready?
Well, the occupants are the Eva Angel aliens, by the way.
We can try our best. I know Sister Orange teaches us peace theory and
oneness. But aren't we neglecting our emergency drills?
I imagine she suggests we be like water.
Maybe what happened is that this is one of the billionaire's survivalist bunkers, but things didn't go as planned, and some stupid girl in the billionaire family ended up inheriting the Earth, and this is the dystopia they created with their technology.
But can water aim?
I don't know, we'll find out.
To protect, evacuate in the blink of an eye?
I believe she would say yes.
Oh, I have a hard time understanding her sometimes. 6-1, Sister Blue.
The All-Mother has memories of at least getting a high school public education, which even then makes some of the things they're saying and the artwork they're making still seem pretty fucking weird. Yeah, this is Bang Bang Fire.
Hey, BB.
BB, like in Death Stranding.
A chance to take inventory of all things.
I
was taking a moment of silence for our fixer. Even when plucked from the same head, no two hairs are the same.
Oh. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'll give you some time alone.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll come back.
We got an extra
You
objective.
will.
Anyone want to talk about mixtape discourse? I finally saw maybe 10 more seconds of mixtape gameplay, and it looked more complicated than those David Cage things. I have never seen the kids be more wrong and more terrified about what fucking stupid idiot generation we're apparently raising here. Ah. There we go. It took me a while to line my character up with the escalator. Her ass is too fat. Shell. Right, there's like... Man, when you get drunk in this universe, apparently you strap a tube of beer onto a mask
Sister of the hour.
that pipes it directly down your throat by the looks of things.
I'd plug you into the hazy fountain.
They plug you into the hazy fountain. What are they talking about? Am I visualizing this right?
I'm not allowed to open yet. Sorry.
Is all drinking in this dystopia beer
That's all
keg
right.
chugging?
Too early for an injection.
Injection. No, are they shooting it straight into their veins?
With a new mix.
Always scheming.
It's got something sweet, something tangy. Guess what I'm calling it?
No
A
idea.
blue communion in your honor. You don't like the name?
No. No.
Ah, I gotcha. A sister burned is a sister burned. No matter the deed, I thought she was a good one.
So did I.
Come back later. I'll be here. Get happy drunk, sad drunk, whatever.
Cheers.
Blue communion with a side of gossip.
I thought gossip was the main.
Okay, let me take a good look at these. So someone in Twitch chat, God, I shouldn't be doing it like this because it might be spoiling. Someone in Twitch chat said that actually the bar drinking is weird because everyone's using masks. They can't take the masks off in their climate bunker, I guess. They did mention that there was a COVID-style pandemic going on. And so part of the dystopic symbolism is going to be the mask. But our character here, sometimes you can forget she's wearing a mask. Like, from a distance, it's really transparent. Is the microphone inside or outside? It's outside. So what do? Do they, like, stick the hose under the mask and slurp it up? She said injection. Do they stick the hose on their skin and pump it into their veins like Barney from The Simpsons in the film festival episode? Jesus Christ, our character has a huge ass. Wait, where's the... Ah, stairs, okay. Anyone here? No one here. I've also, last time I was playing this, had a hard time reading the map. Elevator, glass box. There's a scary room. And I remember visiting it and not being very scared, which made me also question why some of the characters are so suspiciously childish.
A picture says 1,000 words. She's gone.
Is that everything?
A picture says 1,000 words.
Whatever happened to 6 to 1? Doesn't Fixer have any loyalty? Whatever happened to 6 to 1?
Yeah, this is the scary room. I think? Maybe? I don't know, I'm kind of moving away from the scary room now. Now I'm back in the scary room. Yeah, the scary room. Fully inside the scary room now. And it's just like dirts and plants and artificial lighting. It's a very well lit room with life and nature. What is so scary about this? Is it because it's a little darker than the other rooms? It should be brighter if the plants are growing. They got lights in here, but doesn't look like it should be enough for the plants. Or maybe our character is scared of the agricultural science. Maybe our character is not the one who made the map, actually. Maybe someone else is scared of that. Someone else who made the map. So the scary room is a little like hydroponic grow room. The Sky Bar has a lounge of sleeping cubicles and a bar where like drinking some kind of drink that gets you intoxicated and makes you gossip is intravenously injected. What's this room?
Why did Principal graduate her of all people? Fixer. I mean,
This is the alcove, not to be confused with the scary room.
why did Principal graduate her of all people? Fixer. I mean,
One constant source of strife that I have seen in the story so far is disagreements among the people of the dystopia over who the All-Mother will pick to save and who will get doomed with her immortality. Oh yeah, it's built like a subway station with trains, but it seems so small that there's also something weird about whether or not the infrastructure and population we're seeing here is enough to actually warrant a train system.
Hey, hun.
Healer, are you okay?
What does it look like? I come here every time I have to print a new sister. To replace...
Stop, Ogto. You don't know how many subtle spoilers I'm reading in between the lines here. I'm looking away. I'm turning my mobile phone off.
Sphere to square.
Ugh.
You're in shock.
Shock is not the word I would use.
If you want to contact me directly, we'll do it between chapter. We'll do it during some kind of downtime.
Relieved? Pissed? Hard to choose. Bit of a mix. Happy day for you?
I wouldn't call it that.
You know I love to talk feelings, but not today. Maybe when the words come, try BBF or Nowhere. They are full of words. Do you mind?
Right, this was an area in the prologue chapter where your character goes down subway platforms and escalators to take a train. Where the train went to, I'm drawing a blank, I don't remember. But we do not see miles upon miles of railway going out to a long distance destination that justifies the use of such massive amounts of materials and pollution because hundreds of people need to move. I think we've seen maybe 40 or 30 people in game, and the implication might be that this is a society of 100 or less. Very few people exist right now. Humanity is going through a mass extinction like in Death Stranding.
Breathe deep. It's gonna be okay.
Oh wait, maybe they said something cool if I walk past him again.
She can't get you. She's dead now. Breathe deep. It's gonna be okay.
I can't believe it. There must have been some mistake. I can't believe it.
Where am I? Oh. Yath? Oh boy.
Sister Blue, mind if I take a look at your mask?
Go ahead.
Subsonic filter at full capacity.
Subsonic filter. You're not allowed to make noise?
Integrity. You take really good care of your masks. I wish I could say the same for all sisters.
Did someone...
A couple of days ago, trace amounts of the virus must have gotten in.
Ah.
She had a bit of a rash on her cheek. My guess is she loosened her it was itchy.
Hair to hair. We cannot let our guard down, even a little bit.
Hair to hair, Sister Blue.
What? Maverick
Sister
Shell.
Blue! This is grotesque. Will it stop?
Most shells don't go down easy. Thousands of years of experiments, and we still can't get rid of the fight response.
Wait, thousands of years? I thought it might have been like a few years because the All-Mother doesn't look old and you like have high school memories of her before the apocalypse. Huh. Oh yeah, this is a Nier Automata like. Yeah, this is a Nier Automata like because everyone in the future is hot anime babes after a mass extinction event, and they're also weirdly childish and toy-like. And we're thousands of fucking years in the future where we're all of us today are just not supposed to relate beyond the abstractions. Thousands of years of experiments. We still can't get rid of the fight response. Thousands of years. This situation has remained stable and unchanging for thousands. Is that really true?
What is the end like?
Sister Pink says it feels like the relief of a good night's sleep, or the eternal buzz of a sweet injection.
How does she know?
I don't know. But why would she lie?
To maintain the status quo.
How are the shells chosen for study?
One must have the great fortune of being selected by Sister Pink.
How does she pick?
Easy. You make her mad.
Does it hurt?
They don't scream like that for nothing.
What the hell are they going on about?
I'll leave you too.
Goodbye, Sister Blue.
Okay, so it sounds like they're punishing the one who's convulsing there? Beinth? I want to interpret the language on the screen as bath, but that's not what I found. Like a hospital room? But the way she was talking about it was like there was some kind of punishment going on that might fucking kill this person because it almost sounded like they were talking about death or the afterlife.
Purple. This one can be a nowhere type. A hint of orange. A bang bang fire type.
Sister, what are you doing?
Assigning functions. Sister Pink gets the final say, but I give recommendations.
On what basis?
I mix organics, synthetics, and hair. Before dropping each one into its cloning chamber, I look real close.
Okay, so is that the ghost that goes into the shells?
This one. What do you see?
Purple.
You're natural. A knower type it is.
An interesting process.
A straightforward one.
You're sure healer trained you for this?
She meant to. But after what happened with Sister Green, she's very focused on her
I see. Hair
to hair.
What's on your mind, sister?
This is the chamber that Fixer was printed in. I know that was a long time ago, but it feels cursed now. Is the ancient sister's sin replicated at the cellular level, or is it even deeper than that?
I don't know.
Should I destroy the chamber?
Best to be safe.
Hecky Grace, sister.
Hecky Grace.
Okay, so do they, like, digitally slice off copies of the All-Mother's personality and turn them into Ghost-in-the-Shell cyborg people? Is that what we were seeing there? Was one of the cyborg people malfunctioning and then they make it have an eternal seizure convulsion panic? So is that... Yeah, that's everything there is to see in the Beath. What else we got? What's next? What's next?
Look at everything the All-Mother has given us. Why would Fixer throw it all away? Look at everything the All-Mother has given us.
6 to 1. Thank you, Sister Blue. 6 to 1. Thank you, Sister Blue. 6 to 1.
What's this area? Garden. Okay. That looks about right. The lights are a hell of a lot brighter in here than they are in the scary hydroponic guard room.
Sister Sin is back.
Yeah, the bloom. They really want you to know that they are blasting these plants with artificial light.
I think I'm gonna be sick. The ancient sisters.
This is borderline realistic. There should be a huge glare on these lights, and it should hurt your character to look at them. But to keep the plants growing, they gotta blast them with these things.
Hi, Sister Blue. Are you looking for somewhere to relax?
Sure.
Conspiracy show.
Recommend the garden.
What? Why? Isn't nature calming?
Not if you stayed too long. Tell me, Sister Blue, what do...
I guess it was the trees? No, the foliage would have been what I was talking about.
The foliage is dense.
Exactly. As though the garden is hiding something to never be found.
No, it's because they're blasting them with hydroponic lights in an indoor grow bunker.
Could be nothing.
Oh, sorry, Eddie. Sorry, I didn't mean to boop you. My bad.
The trees are so tall.
Right. It's as if they predate the All-Mother.
Not if there's been thousands of years, but that's
But
doubtful.
say that
I don't think conspiracy theory Shell is right about everything. Conspiracy Shell might be right about one thing, and that's how they get you.
The soil, it looks rich and moist.
Yes. It's as if there's something.
No, there's not.
Someone in the soil. But I'll keep that to myself.
There's not something or someone in the soil. The trees look pretty young. They're dense because they have space limitations. I didn't hit the sky.
So bright.
Indeed.
And isn't it an artificial sky? Yeah, they showed us the crayon propaganda.
But forget about it.
I think I will get going.
Before you go, I dug up a bone the other day. Should I let Principal know?
No. Goodbye.
Alright, now what do they eat? They are growing plants in here, so at some point, shouldn't we find a grow room with crops? Edible? A grow room for their edibles, yes, yes.
So dirty. Not the ancient sister's sin. Why fix her?
So did the All-Mother brainwash these people with a religion where, like, just saying no to someone is regarded as the perfect sin, the original sin? Jesus Christ, our character has a huge ass. You can get the camera angle just right to make it look even bigger. All right, so that was the garden. Oh, we missed shrine. We missed shrine. What was shrine about? What is there to learn about the shrine? I feel like I'm not learning things. I'm just questioning things.
Red to blue. Want to see the surface one day?
Oh, maybe they don't need to eat as much because they might be cyborg mechanoids.
Surface one day.
So then where do they get their energy? Because at some point, like,
Red to blue.
machines are gonna need to be fixed by humans that gotta eat food. Oh, look at this. Relics of normal human religions come through. What is that skull? Like some kind of animal? Do I have a first person button? No. Oh, there's some kind of engraving pattern on the archway at the top. I don't know. I don't know how to interpret that, but we will keep it in mind. It is a little interesting. What is next? Shrine, garden, bath. We didn't do library. We did do scary. We did do sky bar. Oh, what's this, scribbled out? Just to the northeast, there's some blanks scribbled out. A hidden pathway behind the waterfall. Classic. Okay. I guess this'll... Oh!
These have been here forever. They have some markings on them, but they're too old to read. These have been here. They have some markings on them.
How would they know what really... How would Conspiracy Shell know... What am I saying? Conspiracy Shell doesn't know what they're talking about. Conspiracy Shell just makes assumptions and assumes that there's a conspiracy behind the first negative assumption that crosses her mind, because that's how it works. She said that the trees look old, like they predate the All-Mother, and no, they look... These trees are baby trees. These trees look like they're 3 to 5 years old. I don't know, depending on what kind of tree we're talking about, but old trees. When you close your eyes and think of an old tree, don't you think of something a little more girthy and thick than these guys? I definitely think of girthy, veiny, hard, wooden shafts when I think of old trees.
I think I'm gonna be sent, sisters.
Or maybe it's a budget thing. No, it can't be. It's not that much more expensive to download a bigger, thicker tree model from the asset library. Station entrance. Is that the subway station? I already... These signs are kind of misleading, too. Exit C, center leaving. We're not exiting this place. It's a trap.
Serves her right.
There's, the closest thing to an exit is the subway station, but... Is this... I think this one's gonna be the All-Mother Palace. Yeah. Okay, station entrance C. If I hug the wall on my left, I should get to station entrance. Follow the wall, follow the wall. Aha! Old Town, Platform 00. Haven't I been here before? Yeah. No, I don't remember the blue. Maybe I just forgot the blue and I have been here before. Hard to tell if I'm going in the right direction when I'm in these subway tunnels. Why do they have these subway tunnels? What is the point of these subway tunnels? One thing that the sci-fi dystopias about bunkers never seem to address is how much work it takes to build places like this.
There must have been some mistake.
You need massive, heavy industrial equipment, bulldozers, trucks of cement mixers. They gotta get all this concrete from somewhere. There needs to be a quarry nearby somewhere in the world. Okay. I don't think we did library. Let's go downstairs. There's still places I didn't check off on my list.
Why
6 to
would
1.
Fixer throw it all away?
Follow the wall to the left, okay. Must be the blue here, okay. Wait, where's the... There we go. Man, wouldn't it be great if your character face planted when you... Like, I'm thinking that the David Cage third-person animation game systems did have an animation for your character face planting into a wall, but I pictured one in my memory, in my mind. Anyways, let's see what this library is about. Oh, this is like the Star Wars Jedi library. Are we gonna find out that the planet never existed?
I'm sure you would have done the same.
I suppose. I guess I've avoided being in a situation like that for quite some time, or ever.
It's the last thing I wanted to happen. Fixer caught me completely off guard.
Of course. She was dangerously impulsive. A lesson for us all.
I guess Fixer's deeds will enter the record?
Yes. They will be logged. Somewhere in the archive, yes?
Why did she hesitate?
Next to the ancient sister's sin, I suppose?
Why is she hesitating?
On that level. Perhaps in a footnote.
Why is she not answering
For
quicker?
your suggestion. I'll find the right spot for it.
Okay. Hecky Grace.
Hecky Elmo Watcher. I hope you find some peace today.
What are you witnessing?
What are you witnessing?
Sister Blue.
I always see you with Noah. Is she guiding you well? I guess libraries are meant to be silent.
You can leave me.
I appreciate the clarity.
The hell was that about?
What's wrong?
Being a Noah-type shell really sucks.
You are bored?
No, I'm not bored. I'm enraptured, actually. Everything in this archive jumps out at me, screaming at me to learn more.
So what's the problem?
Noah has been the eldest sister for generations. Some people never want to give up their place. They'll just hold on forever.
She'll be called when she's called.
Hey, Sister Blue. You can't help with that, can you?
Don't ever say that again.
Okay. Worth a shot.
This society seems like a house of cards, but they keep saying it's existed for generations and thousands of years.
Sister Blue.
It sounds like all that needs to happen for everyone to start deciding to kill each other is for someone to just push the All-Mother a little bit.
It's an honor to be in the presence of a sister with such unshakable faith.
Hecky Grace.
I'm studying up on the All-Mother's majestic poem. It's so rich with meaning.
What have you learned?
I have heard a lot of words of dissent. That was not the only one
Each and every
that we
line
just
is so
heard.
loaded.
One fantasizing about killing her to get a promotion.
Which one catches your eye?
Huh?
Hair to hair.
I meant to pick sphere.
Sister. For me, it's a reminder to pay attention to even the smallest detail, and a reminder that everything that came before us is passed down through us, including the ancient sister's sin. Although, how that came to be is a bit of a mystery. After all, it is the All-Mother's hair from which we were created. Anything else catch your eye?
Sphere to square.
So now I'm wondering if they're biological clones and not cyber digital clones like in Ghost in the Shell. Maybe some of them are biological clones from DNA in the hair. Maybe some others are cyber digital clones from digitized memories of her brain matter.
The phrase I find most inspiring. A sphere. It could roll or bounce any which way. A square. It has sharp angles and flat surfaces. But today I just realized. A sphere is a three-dimensional object, the cutting away of a whole dimension of ourselves. Whoa. Deep. Anything else catch your eye?
Sphere to square.
Ah, damn it.
The cutting of whoa.
Six
There we
to
go.
one.
Yes. 6 sisters. Principal, Fixer, Healer, Knower, Bang Bang Fire, and
6
Watcher.
jobs. We have 6
All
jobs.
serve the one. Our great All-Mother.
Yeah, if there's 6 jobs, And everyone else is laborers. There can't possibly be that many people here.
I take it as a rallying cry for our collective effort.
What are they doing? What did the underlings do? They seem like apprentices, like they're waiting for promotions that never come. How do they get work done here? How does labor get done? How do they build a new room?
Of note, you six
How do they build a new tunnel?
and all of us shells are made from the one as well. And yet, we never say 6 from 1 or 1 to 6.
Hey, we did see one of them watering plants.
She doesn't draw attention to the gift of life she gave us.
Some kind of agricultural labor
We offer our service.
is out there somewhere.
Anything else catch your eye?
It wasn't an automated machine watering the plants. Maybe labor is the wrong word because it didn't sound like she. It sounded like she was having fun doing it, calling them lovelies.
Red to blue.
Oh, I know I don't need to tell you. The glowing red bodies of the occupants and the scourge they brought to the surface. The many colors of you sisters. The almost dream of blue skies, and it's amazing how many different meanings you can pack into just 2 little words. Anything else, Catcher?
The Allmother invented a religion. She is manipulating the people's sense of symbolism. She is keeping them in line with promises of immortality. There's like this constant mention of some kind of original sin. Let me rehear the 6 to 1.
Yes.
Right. 6 jobs.
I take of note,
Okay.
and yet she doesn't draw anything else.
Oh yeah, and she teaches them to disregard
Of course, sister.
their impulses and personalities. Cut away a dimension of yourself and focus on your job.
Thanks for helping me with my studies.
Keep it up. Sphere to square.
Sphere to square.
Jedi libraries. Ooh. Alright. Let's move on. Unlucky.
Hi, Sister Blue. I can't talk right now.
Why do you look so worried?
2 of us are being tested on the Ancient Humans module. I studied all night, but I don't even recognize any of these questions. That other shell, she didn't even study. How did she finish so fast?
Did nowhere give you a harder test?
Ugh.
Be unlucky.
Just do your best.
If only my best was enough. Sister Blue, do you know what happens when you...
So, Sister Purple, was that the hospital one? They definitely talked about purple in the hospital rooms. Whatever was going on in the hospital, the Biath, looked like punishment. So
She reminds
teaches.
you of lessons.
No, she doesn't. Anyway, please without any luck or
Hair to hairs.
hair to hair.
Let's see if I can pick another one. Failed the lore quiz. No, I can't. No retries. So, I remember purple being the point of the conversation, but maybe not. Is nowhere? Is this purple or is it blue? Our character's blue. This other character just looks a darker blue. The colors in the room look like a different shade of blue. Do I have time to quickly run up to the Biath and see what color clothes they're wearing? If I follow the wall to my right and ignore the stairs, I should get to the Biath.
Look at everything the All-Mother has given us.
This game's so duochrome. It's not monochrome. It loves scenes with only 2 colors. Okay. Yo, that looks purple to me. Yeah, I'm colorblind as shit, but they're right next to each other. And the left... Oh, god damn it, is it cyan? What's the fucking difference between cyan and purple anyway? Stupid ass colors. I think I was right. Purple Sisters operate the punishment hospital, where they punish the ghosts before they go in the shells. Like in Ghost in the Shell. Another anime about the future being hot anime babes. And all these... Why? In so many science fiction anime stories, the Earth is inherited by hot anime babes. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Screen just turned black. You'll never guess what happened. 1000xRESIST.exe not responding. If you close the program, you might lose information. Let me launch this again, but I'm gonna get some forum windows open and another window and see what kind of troubleshooting we gotta do here. Feels good to be PC gaming again. This is like productivity. Performance issues. Lag, no, not lag. FAQ, maybe? I really hope that
Everything the All-Mother has given us.
save game isn't too far off. Do I have to redo some of those conversations? Should I be making a save after these conversations? Are they important? Because I'm gonna feel bad. I'm gonna pick the wrong answer again if I have to redo the library quiz. Yeah, I can't talk to her. Okay, good. So I didn't lose that progress. I'm gonna stop by the library and see if I lost that progress. And if I didn't, I will pick the wrong answer again. I'll pick lessons.
Why would Fixer throw it all away?
Because you very clearly live in a dystopia and you can't tell because you have no education. You just have brainwashing from a tyrannical, evil mother who, has turned everyone into a brainwashed baby person. Okay, we can't talk to her. We successfully failed the quiz. Good, good, good. Alright, what's next? Library. Station entrance C, All Mother Palace. Sleep, but we didn't do sleep. Garden, path to mom. Yeah, once we do sleep, we will have cleared off the first floor. That is first floor, right? Yeah, first floor. Sleep. Yes, this is our room where we woke up after the intercom with no echo. Got beamed. There you go. Got beamed into our head. So I played this game. I played a bit of Chapter 2 earlier.
Up here too.
And one of the first stops I made was the sleep. I saw this sequence before, so...
Town is so dirty.
No, it's not. You're talking about the subway tunnels downstairs with...
Imagine having your own room.
Okay, they don't have their own rooms. That's not good.
Up here too.
I guess the privileged
Whole town is so dirty.
get a bedroom. How nice. What a functioning, stable, normal society.
Imagine having your own room.
There we go.
Watcher, this box.
Cardboard?
See this? I ripped an old drill apart. Look at this piece. Looks like nothing, right? But with a little bit of magic.
Whoa, it buzzes.
Does Fixer do the work?
Doesn't it tickle?
Cut it out.
Isn't it funny?
Are you allowed to take this?
Whatever. No one checks.
What if they find it here?
Fine, I'll throw it out.
Wait.
Yeah? Bzz.
Hey. Shh, shh, shh. Someone's coming.
Hide it. Under the bed.
Under? There's no under.
Watcher,
Yes?
what are you looking at?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's put this away.
Did she jury rig a drill into a sex toy? I need to quit thinking about her ass. Okay, cardboard exists. Drill exists. Fixer is a tinkerer. Maybe Fixer does the work. Maybe Fixer does all the repairs and maintenance.
Whatever happened to 6 to 1?
Sleep, Skybar, scary. Birth! 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 Ha-ha! Wah-ha! Okay, so on level 2 on the map, in like really digital mechanized font, it says stare down to birth. And then on level 1, around about the same part of the ring, it says birth. And that's what that is. It's bath. The handwriting is not great. I didn't know what that word was until I saw it in a digital clean font. Anyway, apparently whoever did the second floor of the map printed some of the text. Whoever did the first floor handwritten most of it, but there's a mix Alright. Upstairs, we got tools, glass box. We already did sky bar. Yeah, let's just do tools and glass box, and then we'll talk to Bang Bang. Bam Bam. Where's my goals? Yeah, optional catch up with sister. Is that gonna get ticked off or something? Like with the check mark, or do we have to intuit when we're done talking to sisters? Vader, sky bar, glass box. Follow the wall to the left. Oh, well, at least on floor 2 we got some decorative rock surfacing. Not everything is
Sister
clean
Blue,
metal.
did you find your parcel?
What?
We were clearing out old Fixer's room when I found a box with your name on it.
Did you look inside?
I would never. I tucked it just inside the
Ah.
apartment.
Hmm.
This way you can open it in private.
No fucking way.
You didn't have to do that.
I didn't mean to. We're all nervous waiting for it.
Let me know if you find anything else.
Certainly.
Okay, I'm really starting to wonder if, like, my not very serious perverse suggestion that they jury-rigged themselves a Hitachi magic wand is actually what was really happening there. Because apparently she really didn't want her to look inside. So, the parcel is no longer by the door. It has something to do with Fixer's old belongings. Please don't look inside. Do I got an inventory or something? I don't think so. Well, we'll just have to keep going through the story and see what happens.
Whatever happened to 6 to 1?
I kind of like how the controller vibrates a little bit with footsteps when you're running. That's neat. Assertive shell. Okay, what room is this we're looking at? Tools! With a very weird looking face next to it on the map.
Mr. Blue, this room is under quarantine, but please, rest assured, this place will be cleared out top to bottom, swept down for every last hair.
I trust that it will be.
Oh yes, I'll make sure. We don't need any bad vibes lingering in here. Here's to a fresh start, Sister Blue. Almo willing, a new era.
6 to 1. May the All-Mother smile upon you.
I wonder what that character is. I feel like I saw that one in Metal Gear Solid 4 in between the acts. Oh. Oh. Yeah! Okay. The tool room looks like a... Looks like a room from The Sims from 1999 when you're making a party room with one of the wacky expansion packs. They got super lava lamps, space age poofy inflatable green couches, groovy 1960s space age curvy tables. When I was picturing the room for tools, that was not exactly what I was having in mind. The second floor is way prettier than the first floor. Whoever built this place seems to have consciously chosen to invest more in the beautification budget for the second floor versus the first. So, tools, glass box. I missed it. I think I might have gotten glass box before, actually. Aha! A glass box. Are they doing aerobics?
Watcher, it is I, Fixer. Abandon your function and join me. I've tasted the glistening lips of the ancient sister.
The glistening lips of the ancient sister is the original sin of the dystopia evil women religion that has been founded here. Like, the relationship drama from high school that got pretty gay. Tasted the glistening lips of the ancient sister. There was some kind of association between the heartbreak felt by the spurned girl with the alien invasion and the world going to shit. And so, like, has the All-Mother been packing up some kind of psychological baggage from that? Are they wondering if they didn't do the right thing? Are they feeling guilty about being a kind of high school bully and carrying that through into the post-apocalyptic future where no one else is allowed to live? She's a fucking monster.
Tears from Mother's eyes until her leathery hide falls limp to the floor.
Which I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be feeling at this point. Because if I recall from 5 days ago, the game does begin with the scene of your main character murdering the All-Mother in rage.
What is going on?
Pretty sure I'm supposed to be questioning that I'm in the right headspace here, even though it sounds like I'm being real cynical.
No, you're not supposed to be here. My communion with the All-Mother is sacred and seen. Brilliant work, everyone. Everyone. Just brilliant.
Okay, this also reminds me that when we were going through the All-Mother's memories from high school, they were an artsy kid. You spend a lot of time in, like a music room, a piano room. They might have been a theater kid. That might be... So we're in a dystopia where arrested development seems like a huge theme. Which is, again, very, very, very appropriate for the 2020. That's also what Horses was about.
I just want to pause for a moment to hear some response from our surprise audience member. Sister Blue. Sister, we're so honored you witnessed our guerrilla theater performance, Sister Unfixed. The true and harrowing decline of our squarest sister.
Hair Square.
You must tell us, did we capture the truth of the moment, Fixer?
Provocative interpretation.
Dramatized it a touch. We must trust our audience to find the truth that lies between our version and yours.
Between? But
I know. Yeah, that's right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Game crashed again. I'm not seeing... I'm not seeing mentions of crashes on the Steam FAQ. I did see a Twitch message, George playing the game the way it's meant to be played. Does that mean dealing with crashes? I'm gonna lower the shadow settings. I played the game for a good 2.5 hour stretch before a crash on Monday. And on Tuesday, when I started Chapter 2, I remember I bumped the shadow resolution up because it kind of looked bad. And that's when it started crashing so much. But maybe it's a Chapter 2 thing? How come no one else is mentioning this? Oh. We'll do high, but I think I saw it set to high. Be doing it.
Watch, it is a band together.
What is
no? Remy, you must.
That crash happened in the middle of dialogue.
Drama. We must.
Between?
Very unfortunate.
I know.
Hmm.
We thank you, Sister Blue. Your feedback is invaluable to our process. Visit us next time. Another installment. Again, players. From.
Okay, are we done? Garden. Hey, there's some stairs in the garden I might have missed. I'm curious. I'm curious about exploring the world and contextualizing what I find against what I know from earlier. Okay, so the garden... Oh, those were the stairs. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let me take another look at this thing. I think I've been everywhere. I like the shrugging face in between the two floors. That one's cute. Some stairs next to the glass box I did not see. Glass hall, maintenance, alcove, living. The signs, I think, yeah, the signs are not using the same cove.
Why did Principal graduate her of
Something about the language used by the signs doesn't match up with the map, and it was causing me to get disoriented. I wonder if that's a deliberate part of the story. Garden shrines, scribbly mess up. Birth, library. Bang bang, glass box, skybar, tools. I think I did everything. Let's go talk to Bang Bang. There's no check mark on my optional talk to sisters, though. I think I do remember seeing check marks. Not literal check marks, but the... That almost looks like the character for Japan, but this isn't. This was made by Hong Kong people, right? The three little boxes with a strike through the two bottom ones. I think there's also a horizontal strike through the bottom one, and that means Nihon.
You're at an impasse. May I help?
Am I remembering the symbol right? The kanji, or is it a katakana? I think kanji. I think the kanji for Japan is supposed to look like a rising sun. Like, there's the three boxes might have a circle at some point in them. Anyways, let's continue on. That's not the symbol for Japan. I don't know what that is.
I believe we've been ordered to spend some time.
But the boxes just reminded me, and I thought I'd mention it because it made me feel smart.
Is now a good time? Is it?
Yes.
It is for me.
Then it is a good time.
I've completed the optional goals to my satisfaction, even though the menu says I'm not done. She also sounds like it might not be. Yeah, I'm wondering, there might have been someone I missed.
I've been thinking about family. It's not always possible to protect those who choose a different path, even if they are close to you.
I see.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thanks, BB.
Yet, it still hurts. Yes. Of course you are.
Look at the shading effect on that couch.
Let's move with haste. If we are dutiful...
Perhaps there is drunkenness!
...in our future.
I would like that.
Okay, sister.
Secretary?
Understood. Initiating communion. In
Oh wait,
3,
what are we doing?
2, 1.
Oh right, commune doesn't just mean talk to someone, it means like dive into their digital mind memory palette. Oh, we're first person. Pack your thing. Okay, this looks pre-apocalyptic.
Open this door right now.
Iris, isn't that the name of the All-Mother? Man, it was a bigger deal last time when we were diving into memories. We had to take a train and confront one of our lifelong friends.
Solve your problems.
Yeah. Okay.
I can fit this. Guess I'm retiring from art.
Oh, that's the same voice actress. No! Game crashed again. This is getting unfeasible. I'm gonna have to look something up and do troubleshooting. I'm just gonna put ambiance onto the screen while I Google. Oh, by the way, in the Steam FAQs, I saw a message from the developer. I've been saying it wrong. You're supposed to say 1000 times resist, not 1000x resist. Christ, my whole computer not responding. Okay, I got it back. I had to Alt-Tab. Hey, what was that pause menu? That was different. Really wish there was a turn to main menu button. I'm not replaying chapter 2, I just want to leave the camera on a nice looking frame that's not gonna spoil the scene. While I look up my crash troubleshooting. So when I think the two words troubleshoot and crash, and I say them really fast out loud without thinking it through, the word trash comes out. That's kind of funny. Yeah, let's keep it here. When you were in the school, the game had kick-ass fixed camera angles. Is it like a communion thing? When it's like when you're in the sci-fi dystopia world. Oops. I didn't want to. I think when you're in the sci-fi dystopia, the camera is going to be manual behind your back. But when you're in the memories, the camera is going to be more deliberately wrung away from your own control. Oh yeah, can we keep it here? No, we can't keep it here. It's going to go. Oh wait, hang on, what did I? Can I? No, I can't. I was gonna try to make her spin in place without moving her.
Congrats. What do you? Okay.
I'm good. I'm really.
I guess. Yes, if you go for it, I'm sure.
Come on, come on. I just want to find a pretty view. That's all I need, a pretty view. Yeah, but this is here. We're fine. We got nature, and human concrete constructions, and our girl's big fat ass, all in the same frame. I'm gonna look up troubleshooting steps. I'm gonna glance at Twitch chat. I don't really want to read many messages though, because even though you might not consciously be trying to spoil, a lot of hints come out subconsciously. Oh, like gold stars here. You did. You missed the blue in the back of the glass box. The way everyone keeps praising you is making you feel like it'll all fall apart for you at some point. Right. I don't want to think about that too much. But maybe someone in the Twitch chat might know what's going on with these crashes I'm getting. Sucks when otherwise good games keep crashing. I remember some folks making that mistake with Street Fighter X Tekken. The X dies. Oppositional define. 1000 times resist crash chapter 2. What the hell? Am I the only person with this problem? Is coming through on Twitch? I don't know, but I'm googling 1000xRESIST crash chapter 2. 1000xRESIST crash troubleshooting, maybe? Games keep okay, here we go. Reddit might get me. Every time I speak to Blue for the first time at the beginning of the epilogue, my computer crashes. Default attempt at fixing any game is updating graphics drivers, then rebooting. No thank you. Maybe the PC Gaming Wiki will get me. Lowering... Okay. try validating the game files via Steam. Check the PC Gaming Wiki. There's barely anything online regarding crashes. It is weird. It is weird. I hope it won't take too long to validate. This is wonderful. I'm having one of those PC gaming problems where I'm like the only guy in the world who seems to be having this problem. I want to try lowering the resolution, and I want to try validating the files. Between the two, validating the files will take longer, so let's start with this. Alright, now OBS has also been kind of fucky with me. So I need to look at twitch.com/superbunnyhop to see what the result of this resolution change is actually going to be. Ah, yeah, it's not filling up the frame. Okay, so the keyboard shortcuts for that should be Control-R. Bum 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 bum. I see what's happening on the screen when I'm waving my front two fingers like this. It takes minutes, but it's not going to take an hour. Hopefully just a few minutes. OBS isn't resizing the window. Transform. Fit to screen. Control F. Clap, 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 clap. Aha! Alright, our screen is all filled up. For you guys, but not for me. I'm actually seeing a really messy... I'm going to open up Paint. Wait, I think I actually have a single pixel of JPEG on my monitor called black.jpg for this purpose when I want to make a background. Nope. Alright. Do 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 do. All right. Beautiful. I have a perfectly black background with the game in a little window. Very, very aesthetic, few distractions. Are we still coming through on Twitch okay? I'm gonna tap my headphones and see what it looks like while I'm tapping my headphones. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think I should try to enjoy game. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's see how far we get before crashing. This window is so unfortunately tiny now. But I will still be able to enjoy if I can get like a good 30-minute stretch at least. When I'm playing this by myself, I'm going to want it lasting for hours and being normal. But for streams, I could tolerate restarting every 30 minutes for 2 to 4 hours, 2 nights a week. So, because someone in Twitch chat spoiled it, I'm now going to do the thing they said I missed and talk to a blue girl in the back of the box over there. Am I on the same level or do I need to go up? There is no level above it. Okay. I can't walk in a straight line. I gotta go all the way around the whole circle. Oh, maybe I do need to go up a level? Come on! How come the environments in Unity games always look so flat and empty? What did it kill them to make this place more dense.
Don't pay attention to me, Sister Blue. I'm just an understudy, a backup for the lead actors in case. Say, when I speak my line like this, what meaning do you hear? Hair to hair.
You sounded faithful.
Wonderful. As I said it, I was picturing the All-Mother's own hair growing from my head. But what if I say it like this? Hair to hair.
Kind of spooky.
Right?
Be careful.
You're right. The line between acting and not acting can... Anyway, I should get back to rehearsing.
Well, keep it up, sis. Hair to hair.
Bravo!
Okay. They still didn't put a little stamp with the word complete on Catch Up with Sisters. So I'm guessing I still missed someone out there. I did miss her. I hadn't heard that before. But there might still be a couple other people out there. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just move on. I got a big dosage of lore anyway. Okay, so questions about whether or not they're biological clones or digital Ghost in the Shell clones have arisen. Questions about how and why they still do drugs. They do alcohol. There's a culture of getting drunk and relaxing. Everyone is women. The All-Mother is clearly evil. The clones have, like, moments of doubts and identity crises. Like, there is an undercurrent of counterculture, despite how evil the tyrant All-Mother is trying to be and keep everyone in line. And Arrested Development. Yeah, Arrested Development is a theme. This seems really obvious. She's, like, still a weird baby person. Apparently a lot of what we're seeing is like memories of high school trauma, but some of what we're seeing do not look like how a high schooler would be acting.
Oh, Watcher. Welcome. Hey, BB.
Like how a 10-year-old would be acting instead. Bang Bang Fire. The scribbling doodle drawings.
A chance to take inventory of all things. I was taking a moment of silence for our fixer, even when plucked from the same head. Note.
Oh. I'm sorry to interrupt. Did Principal speak with you?
I believe we've been ordered to spend some time together.
Is now a good time?
Is it?
It is for me.
Then, Watcher, it's not always possible to protect, even if they are close.
I see.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thanks, BB.
Yet, it still hurts. Can you feel yes.
Ah! You would have seen that happen in the reflection of my glasses. Wow. 1000xRESIST. What does it look like? What does it look like? I want to see it. I want to see it on Twitch. 1000xRESIST really does not want me to play Chapter 2. We're gonna have to exit the game and validate the files for a couple minutes. Close program. Could be an intentional choice, like the high school was more dense. Yes, it was. The high school didn't look like it had the same game budget as the dystopia bunker does. Properties, installed files, verify integrity of game files. Okay, now someone in Twitch chat mentioned that when they have problems with games, it's usually this. Usually when I have problems with games, it's never this. I can't think of a single time I shooted trouble successfully and hit the target and blasted the trouble away by verifying integrity of files. All 2,216 files successfully validated. Okay, now what about graphics drivers? That's the other thing that was suggested. Let's see how we do. Also, that took a lot faster than I was expecting. That took seconds. That did not take minutes. Should I keep it in windowed mode? Yeah, let's keep it in windowed mode just to save. Should the windowed mode be this small? It's a really tiny window. I'm gonna fill my screen up with black.jpg, and then the 1000xRESIST window. But for now, best play. Okay, sequences and flashing lights. What kind of GPU do you have? This is a 3070. So more than enough. Absolutely more than enough to play this.
Oh, watch. Hey, a new chance. I was even.
Oh, it is for me.
And watch. It's not always, even if they are close.
I see.
I'm proud.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm.
Let's move with.
I would like that.
Communal.
Secretary.
Understood. Two. What?
Okay, so the secretary can do communions. It looked like all that was required was a countdown. The first time there was a lot more preparation and fanfare.
Iris,
Not planning on
open
coming
the store
back.
right now.
Won't need these.
Alright, are we running away from home?
Nice to see.
You think running off with strangers will solve your problems? Free you from your
Oh,
responsibilities?
okay, so there's the doodles, but then there's also, like,
No way I can fit this. Guess I'm retiring from art.
whatever's on the easel looks way more serious. Oh, we are not fixed. We are moving. We're in first
I
person.
didn't realize I raised a stupid child.
To play games.
Jeez.
Thanks, bathroom boyfriend.
Nope. Game crashed. Game crashed. Validating the files didn't fix it. Ah, what is it? Should I uninstall and reinstall? How big of a disk drive footprint does this thing? 7.45 gigabytes. That would be minutes, not seconds. Are you able to cap the frames in the game? I know sometimes other Unity games can crash if they're running over a certain limit. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can set frame rate limit or a refresh rate limit in the options somewhere. It doesn't look like it's running at a bajillion frames per second. Sometimes I spot a dip, and it doesn't look like 144 FPS. It looks like 60. Settings. Yeah, VSync. FPS limit. Okay.
That's most important. Goes without saying. Mom would freak out if she found this.
I'll leave it here. Yeah, fuck you, Mom.
Cold feet suck. Sorry, you won't fit in my bag. Need music or I'll lose it.
Iris, open
favorite
the store
hoodie.
right.
Oh. Oh, hello. Okay, this is the bathroom.
Getting ready for school, Mui Mui? What's that you're wearing?
It's nothing. Just trying some stuff.
Ah, picture day, is it?
Ugh, privacy, hello?
Mui Mui. Doors can always close. If you leave them open, you invite visitors. You must be posing for a funeral.
Oh my god! You're worse than Mom!
Yeah, these environments and the communion sequences are ridiculously detailed compared to the bunker. Like almost like a different game, like a different art team. Metronome.
Pyramid.
A ticking mechanism numbered for keeping time.
A clock?
Yes, sort of, but not quite. More like a scheduler relative to the human heartbeat.
I see.
A school of fish, I believe they are referred to.
They turn their backs to each other.
A learned habit over the centuries. In this glass prison, danger can come from any direction.
Are these fish for eating?
No.
Then for what?
Entertainment.
Oh, how sophisticated.
Are we Iris or are we Watcher? In the school, we were like a ghost when we were Watcher, but we didn't habit the Iris's perspective from an FPS style. Like, oh, this would feel so much more cramped if it was in the third person too. So maybe that's why we're first person. I kind of want to go back in the bedroom, though. I didn't intend to teleport into a different room by picking up the hoodie.
Oi, you play the piano so beautifully. You want moodles?
Moodles?
My new concoction. I made you wonton mean, but then you say you don't eat meat anymore. So, moodle. Cold, spicy oat milk noodles with bamboo shoots and tofu. It's vegan.
Was Mom like this when you first met her?
Like what?
Brittle?
Muy muy.
I mean, was she always this paranoid?
Your mother loves you.
Sure.
You are our rock. So sturdy.
That's not what I asked.
You see these bamboo shoots in the soup? They carry the root of all life's meaning. Fibrous, fickle. It takes some chewing, some digesting before you really get the nutrition. Iris, are you still listening?
I hope that you fix my problem, Fat Sacks.
Yeah, chew with my mouth closed.
We'll have to see what happens when we transition from level to level a couple times, but you might be onto something. I don't know if I would have thought of that myself, actually.
Muy, if anything bad...
And I don't know why anyone else would have mentioned it if it really is that easy.
What's going to happen to me?
Nothing at all. Abba will make sure. Don't need to think so much. Things always have a way of working themselves out. Don't worry about your mom. And don't make your mom worry about you.
Okay.
Now, eat your noodles while they're hot.
Dad, they're cold noodle.
Ha! Clever girl.
Okay. Oh.
What about this? Is this for eating?
This is a plushie. It is soft.
I see.
To be cute.
It's the wrong shape for that.
This plushie was designed to imitate the look of a giant prehistoric fish type.
A whale.
Yes. They were once queen of the ocean. Its species
See how they said queen?
collapse, like all subaquatic specimens who were cooked to their demise.
Okay, does the secretary sound like a kid because of the Arrested development going on? These still look like someone younger than the high school drama people would draw in. And I swear I saw a more complicated one on the easel before. Okay, maybe these are from her own childhood from years earlier and they're keeping them on the wall. And for some reason, they're still showing up in the dystopia, quote-unquote, thousands of years in the future, maybe? Because maybe after all that time, her mind is starting to degrade and she's crazy. But also the depictions of her childhood in high school don't really cast her in the greatest of light either. She sounds like she was a fucking bully who was kind of a pain in everyone's ass.
What is this?
Oh yeah, whales were mammals. You could spot that. Their information is inaccurate for humor.
I don't understand.
Knock, knock. Who's bang bang fire?
I know who you are.
We're communing together today, so I thought I'd start.
An ancient idiom.
Oh,
I already said it. Was it funny?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I like it when me and the character say the same thing at the exact same time. It was parents yelling earlier. We're in her childhood room.
This room looks a lot like your room.
Does it? I live in a, alien 1971 Ridley Scott room.
How so?
A diaspora of stuff.
Diaspora of stuff. Diaspora. That means a demographic of people who are moving around and immigrating to somewhere other than their homeland, so... Is she using that word correctly? A diaspora of stuff? Is she referring to how it might be a collection of things from somewhere else?
My room is clean.
It only means you're close to her.
I do.
This must be the All-Mother's gestation.
Gestation chamber! Okay, it is supposed to be funny, right? There's sad music playing in the background, but the, That really reads like it was a joke. A pretty good joke at that. It is supposed to be funny, right? I didn't just laugh at something serious, did I? That seemed like a joke. A pretty good joke.
Who was yelling earlier?
But the music is sad, so I feel weird about laughing.
Grandmother.
Ah.
Yes. So grand to have birthed the All-Mother.
Grandmother!
Processes
painful.
How?
That's a question for healer.
For now, this is a rare opportunity to meet our ancestors.
Thank you for bringing me along, Watcher.
Why does she doze off while she's talking? Sounds like she's fallen asleep.
Let's move on.
To think, the All-Mother.
Field of view is extremely narrow. I missed something in one of the earlier rooms, though.
What is it? I'm busy.
Too cool for our songs, Mui Mui. You used to love singing when you were younger, dancing on the table and pretending you were a pop star.
I said I'm busy.
What's the point, I wonder, of these busy lives? We run and run on our hamster wheels and get nowhere. Don't know what kind of lives we're living if we're too busy to sing.
It's exam week. No one sings during exam week.
And that's why they all suffer. Too much hamster, not enough song. You know, during the darkest days of the demonstrations, it was songs that got us through. And some other things. But it's the songs that are important to remember.
You tell me that all the time.
Some things are important to remember. You're such a 大头哈. Of course I have to tell you over and over.
Sure, Dad.
I can't tell how I feel about Dad. The first time we see him, he's kind of an asshole, but the next two times, he sounds like a relatively reasonable, wise father who sounds like a better parent than the mother, but I don't know. The first time you see him, he's kind of an ass. This is spooky.
Mom? Mom? Mom, it's just me, Iris, your daughter. Everything is okay. You're safe.
Looks really good. Alright, what could that have been? Oh yeah, now we're doing the Alice Returns platformer puzzle where you're sifting through the memories to assemble. Oh no! God damn it! Fucking right when I was in the mood. Come on. All right. Well, adjusting the frame rate didn't actually fix it. I gotta try something else now. We just crashed again. God, it keeps crashing. NVIDIA drivers have been kind of bad lately, so different drivers might not be a bad shout out for later. Did I get 30 minutes? If I get 30 minutes, that means I would only have to restart 8 times over a 4-hour stream, but that's actually kind of manageable. It's 9:30, so we got 2 hours to go. That didn't feel like 30 minutes to me. Alright, so driver's really the next step. This is another thing. Whenever I've had problems with most games, common suggestion is to try a different video driver. That usually doesn't actually work for me. 1000xRESIST crashes a lot. Turning off Steam input, clearing your cache on Google AI, wrong 30% of the time, says to try disabling Steam input. Many controller-related crashes and input lag issues can be turned off by turning off Steam input. I hate Steam input anyway. I'm happy to turn it off. Okay. Okay, we disabled Steam input. See if that does anything. Do you have any crash logs available? Does 1000xRESIST make crash logs? 1000xRESIST crash logs. Where would they put them? Go to users, storage, app data, local. Oh boy, where would this thing be? 1000x. Might be worth also enabling the Steam performance overlay. Wouldn't I want as few things crossing over with the game as possible, like Steam input? OBS can't already be friendly to the problems going on. When I played this on my own, I didn't have OBS running, and I got a good 3 hours before the crash.
唔好驚，有我喺度。
咁多血嘅，
你個鼻骨裂咗啊！盡量放鬆啲啦，好唔好？
你快啲走啦！
唔使擔心，全部嘢都拍低晒㗎啦。
我對眼。
He's sick? It can't be the case. This far back?
你冷靜啲啦。嗱，我有啲檸檬喺度。
Fruit therapy?
We should tell healer.
唔該。
唔使客氣。
誒，不如
唔好講嘢啦。
電話我。
吓？
Okay, so they met at a protest. Oh, we're running away from home again.
Not planning on coming back. Won't need these. I hope they can do refills. How dangerous is it gonna get? Never wore these anyway. Can't wait to read the next chapter.
Wait, isn't Zhao the
I'm asking you.
Oh, fuck off. So did we steal the diary of the girl we're humiliating?
You think you know everything?
No way I can fit this.
You know
Play
nothing,
games.
Iris.
Water appears to be falling from the sky. At first I thought aerial assault. Then I thought sculpture? I've been observing for a while now. The patterns. It's...
No cause for alarm, sisters. This. Moisture condensed from the planet's atmosphere.
Watcher?
Yes?
Close your eyes.
It's nice.
No reflection in the mirror.
That girl is always sleeping. Might as well get a scholarship for sleeping.
Leave her. Sleep.
Of course you say that. Lazy.
Hey, I work hard. This is slow season for the noodle cart. It's forecasted.
Slow season for the noodle cart? Excuses.
It's hot out. Canadians don't like hot soup during hot times. Don't ask me why.
Canadian.
She takes after you.
You mean my charm or my entrepreneurial
How will she make anything of herself?
Okay, so in the protest scene, they're speaking Chinese. Now they're speaking English. I'm guessing they moved to Canada?
You remember what we were doing when we were her age?
So?
We won't get those years back.
You mean it was a waste?
No.
Then what is your point?
We just wanted to be kids. Kids with simple kid lives. School. Front arrests. Beatings. Disappearances.
Shut up.
Okay. But if Moonway wants to sleep, I think we let her sleep.
I think it's pretty fucking shameful that the land of the free, distraught political dissidents are moving away from is Canada now. Woo!
I believe these are oranges, consumed for health and placed under the chin.
Under the chin?
Yes, for sport.
Ah, they played with their food.
Puts oranges under their chin. What are they talking about?
There were more, but now there are less.
Correct.
Did one flee?
Doubtful. Their inability to breathe air.
But one is missing.
This is true.
Can't hit the link. Glowing with the press A to examine.
She's sleepwalking again.
Well, it's that time of year.
Is she sick?
She'll be alright.
How come we can't talk about it?
When sometimes there's things that don't...
Why?
Because the truth can hurt people. I don't want to hurt you.
No.
This is our secret.
Our secret?
Yes. Secret.
How come you don't have to go to bed?
I am on watch duty. In case she turns on the stove or gets up on the balcony.
I want to be on watch duty.
You're too young. But soon, okay? For now, you bed. Me watch.
Secret.
So mom is a sleepwalker? Why does it gotta be a secret, though? What's so embarrassing and shameful or compromising? Having a fairly ordinary problem that I think is fairly fixable. Isn't it like a stress thing or something? Like if you're super stressed out, you're more likely to sleepwalk, so if you fix that, you're less likely to? Glasses are glowing, but I can't interact with them. Anything else in here I'm missing? I don't know. Oh.
We don't know how far they'll go.
Johnson the 50.
Water systems have already been compromised.
We're used to boiling the water.
It's not that simple. We suspect they'll take down the data centers next.
And then the aquariums.
Yes. Thank you for your contribution, Mimi. Mrs. Kwan, we believe Iris can help us.
Help? Huh. Iris can't even help herself. Look at her room.
Every student who was at the graduation dance fell sick. Every single one.
Wait, yeah, that's right. The school that they're in is like super duper clearly in Asia. Are they in Canada or maybe they're in like a Canadian enclave? Why did he say Canadians?
Except.
So? Iris are tough.
And she eats well.
Okay, we did see some groceries and the text on the groceries was English.
Iris's immunity may hold valuable clues. We would like to study her.
You want Iris to be your lab rat? Put her in a cage? We came to this country for a reason. What kind of mother?
Mrs. Kwan, please. Our operation is highly resourced. We saw the writing on the wall. We have everything we need for a restart. I assure you, Iris will be well taken care of.
Think of it like winning a vacation.
Iris is just a child. Ugh. You cannot remove a child from her home.
Ma'am, I don't think you understand. This home of yours, there's no guarantee Iris will be safe here.
If you love your daughter, that's enough. Excuse us. It's our dinner time.
Hold on. Mrs. Kwan.
Thank you for stopping by.
I'll come with you.
You will?
Don't be stupid. I will not have my daughter become a plaything.
Mom,
I'm very...
What can I bring with me?
You won't require much. We have your arrival.
Will I be back?
I don't know if you'll be back.
This is not her choice to make.
Can we come? Us, her mother and father.
Unfortunately, no. I'm sorry. We have strict rules on who we can accept.
Get out.
Iris would never leave us behind.
You are a legal adult, Iris. It's your decision. You choose.
Okay, so I guess Iris is like 18 and 1 day old because she's still acting like an idiot teenager. They moved to Canada to escape oppression, but ended up getting oppressed all over again. The Canadian government wants to steal their daughter because her daughter's immune to the pandemic. The daughter and her teenage rebellion phase that's still going on straight up says, yeah, sure. Just to piss my parents off, I'll go.
Back home, I used to go shopping with my mom at department stores.
Okay, Jiao is here? Are they actually friends? Dating? What?
Round like donuts.
Because in the chapter 1 memory, Iris is a total asshole to Jiao.
One time, when my mom turned around, I played hide and seek on her. I hid for as long as possible. I wanted her to be
Those kinds of air conditioners
me.
are not a North American thing.
Just when she was going to call the police, surprise! And burst out from the clothes. Save the day. But she didn't come. And then I started to get scared. I felt like I was disappearing. After a long time, I couldn't stand it. I screamed, "Banwaya, help!" over and over. A worker saved me. They called my name over the speaker so that my mom could find me by the lost and found. So...
Okay, so this is 2046, and isn't that a year before the apocalypse?
Maybe they will all show up at once and yell, "Surprise!" Should I hide?
Okay, so Jiao and Iris must have been friends who later have a falling out the next year later.
She's good at throwing money at problems. You don't mind when you're the problem. Ugh, so many calories. Just for today, you say to yourself. Looks like a whale. Same damn cake since you were a kid. You always ask and you always hope, but all you get is the same spongy fruit cake.
God, I can't. I have so much sympathy for the parents of teenagers. Jesus.
Pizza? But I made your favorite. Of course. Longevity noodle.
Longevity noodle.
Our tradition.
But...
You're telling me you don't want a long life?
No. I mean, yeah.
Don't worry. I made a lot. Enough for your friends and your enemies.
They don't like that stuff.
Huh? What stuff?
You know what I mean.
They don't like good food?
They just like pizza, okay? Can't people just like pizza?
And what do you like?
I like pizza.
You like pizza?
Yes. You don't know any...
Well, okay, stranger. It's your birthday. You do what makes you happy.
I'll eat some tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I will have eaten all that stuff by then. All the longevity for me.
Okay, they're having the diaspora conversations. Maybe that's the reason the word came up, to get you thinking of Asian parents talking about what language they should eat and what food they should eat after they move to the West. That's familiar.
Have a long life,
Do you want to open my present? I love pizza!
Jiao seems fine. Why is Iris such an asshole?
Nursing orifice.
Maybe because her parents are kind of traumatized.
Endless bound of gut. Imagine a lifetime of stuffing one's face, filling an unfillable void. I could never get accustomed to eating.
When the All-Mother calls for you, what then?
I like my mask, and I like my liquids.
This.
The
Oh.
cake in the fridge, okay?
I thought it was Iris for a second.
God knows where the candles are. There's 2 pizzas, 1 vegetarian. Make sure your friends know. And before you buzz anyone in, what do?
Oh, she's a nurse. Maybe that's why she's such an asshole, because she has a really stressful, demanding 12-hour shift-a-day nurse job.
Ask for first name, last name, password.
Good. I'm working late. Don't get too rowdy. The neighbors will complain.
Okay.
Make sure you girls clean up after yourselves.
I thought that the numbers on the bottom would mean we could time travel, but no. Alright, what's next? Hope the game doesn't crash.
Huh. These are sleeping pills?
Iris said that, not us. Sleepwalking?
Oh my god.
Oh, she's out there. Not banging on the window, she's in the open air. Whoa. Oh no. What is it? 2020 Common Era.
Be water， 生存至上，係咪？你一直都係同我講，而家到我同你講，我哋唔可以留喺度，我哋唔可以俾佢哋贏。
Ugh, that one gave me goosebumps. That one was rough. Oh geez, do I not get the door or the glowies? Let's do the glowies.
Still my favorite drawings.
Ah, she took them with her. Okay, so all right. That's some residue of that memory is taking over her personality. However many years later in the dystopia future.
Go. I'll probably be too busy for nostalgia.
Yeah, don't take the high school.
Thanks, bathroom boyfriend.
Okay, so this is 2047.
Some hostel, Iris.
Can't live without this.
2048. 2047 was the high school chapter, right? 24/7 is year 0 of the apocalypse, isn't it? So 2048 is when the masked up hazmat guards are showing up to steal their daughter. '47 is when everyone except the daughter starts getting sick. Neither the parents, though. The parents... Like 2036. We are... 736... What would she be? Like 11 or 12 or something? No. I the math right. She'd be like 6 or 7. Oh, they're just moving in. That's what we're seeing. Okay.
This is our new home.
That's not
Okay. That's why we
the voice I was expecting for the age she should be here.
around while it's still empty. Wouldn't that be fun? To spread your wings and fly? Well, I don't mean like fly. I know you don't have wings. Because then you wouldn't be a hamster. Huh? What did you say? Oh, of course we're best friends.
I'm surprised the secretary isn't asking about the small rodent creature they're keeping in a cage for entertainment.
妹妹，呢間房係你㗎。
It's small,
哇，一個細路女。
but there's 2 of us. Me and Bobo.
Bobo?
How much space does a hamster need?
Her obstacle courses are getting bigger and bigger.
Okay. Okay.
So Mom keeps questioning everything, and it seems like it's driving everyone else crazy.
Dad?
No?
I think that corner can be for the piano.
We're getting a piano?
Just an upright. The neighbors were selling a used Yamaha.
Unless you want to keep playing on your toy keyboard.
No!
你應承過我會日日練琴㗎喎。
I promise.
This area can be our gambling den for 麻雀 night.
爸爸，不如賭少啲錢，揾多。
賭錢即係揾錢。
The movers are calling. They must be downstairs already.
It'll be a nice housewarming. A few friends.
You have friends? Since when?
We'll invite our new neighbors and teach them. 妹妹，
打死圈。
打死圈。
Dad and the mother seem off. Dad and the daughter seem fine, actually. All my questions about the dad, I think, are resolved. He seems fine.
I'm sorry, Iris is always sleeping in.
No worries. I don't mind waiting. You've been here a long time. Mrs. Kwan?
A long time.
You wish you could go back?
Oh, I wish for many things. So how is school?
I think it will keep getting better.
Iris is helping you out?
Yes,
I know that moving here...
it is.
I remember struggling with this.
All the shops closed, so
And the restaurants, too.
nowhere to eat. And the convenience stores.
Not even convenient.
I don't know if the Hong Kong convenience store economy is like Japan's, but yeah. So convenient. That is an understatement. God, I miss the combinis.
I'm still not used to this kind of cold.
Iris will give you some of her clothes. Her closet's so full, the door.
I know. The closet's my favorite hiding place for hide and seek.
Okay, so is Jiao also
Still playing hide
a
and seek.
recent immigrant?
Iris loves it, but she is not very good at seeking. Sometimes I'm in the closet for hours.
So now I'm thinking about that school scene. Was that an Asian school or was it a Canadian school? The way it was laid out, it was absolutely positively laid out like a Persona school scene. Like the level design is like Persona level design. Visually it looked like it, but they do clarify that when you're in China, you're speaking Chinese. And in that school, everyone was speaking English, even though it looked like a picturesque Japan anime school from a Persona game.
Strange. Something is different about her.
It had to have been Canada with the timeline, though. That was a Canadian high school that looked a lot like an anime high school.
The mother?
Yes. Why does she appear unfamiliar?
The shift is slight.
Huh?
What did you say?
I said the shift is slight. She appears to be smiling.
I didn't notice it. If they hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have thought it was off. Okay, what's happening here? 2037. So we're still 10 years off from the apocalypse. They've moved in, it's not as crowded. What's this little... The fact that I can't go through, but they're teasing me with a crouch. Yeah. There's probably absolutely nothing interesting back here, but God, oh God, is it teasing me. Alright. We got Bang Bang, we got Listen In, and we got Microwave. Let's start with Microwave. Oh wait, no, what's this? Hamster. Oh, let's definitely start with...
A miniature holding cell? It's empty.
Oh, did the hamster escape? I hope Iris didn't let the hamster out. I hope we don't see... innocent blank slate of a child personality turn into kind of an asshole with their teenager years. Oh, what? Please don't microwave the hamster. Is that were those the dots I'm supposed to be connecting here? Is it because I was a millennial raised on Rotten.com and Newgrounds? Was that a normal connection to make between the empty hamster cage and the open microwave with strange smell? Before we listen in.
Watcher,
You're in the same spot.
it is still rain. My questions flow like the ceaseless falling picture. When does the sky run out? What happens when it accumulates?
You speak of floods. That would in fact be cause for concern. Floods have destroyed life, habitat, and threatened civilizations.
I find myself drawn towards webs of melancholy.
Okay.
Leave me. I'll continue to bear witness.
Tell me about it later.
If I have the words, I will try.
Okay, was flooding part of the apocalypse, or is Bang Bang just being poetic about being captivated by seeing rain, which apparently they're not used to doing in the bunker? Alright, let's listen in. There's a possibility here that Iris was just born a sociopath. If she's abusing small animals, that's an archetype. That means the kid came out evil.
Anger issues? What does a child have to be so angry about?
喂，細聲啲啦。Iris 可以聽到。
I don't care. She's out of control.
I'm sure it was a mistake.
A mistake?
She loved her.
I'm the one who had to clean it all up.
You don't have to.
Oh God, she microwaved the hamster, didn't she?
I can't get it out of the microwave.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry? Well, I'm sure Bobo feels much better now about her brain splattered everywhere.
What do you want me to do?
Just fucking do something. For once.
I'll get rid of the microwave, okay? I'll take it to the dump tomorrow.
This is your fault. She acts out because you let her get away with everything.
That's not true.
No, it does seem true. Yeah, like the first scene, he was kind of overbearing on her. I got the wrong impression because he does seem capable of criticizing and punishing and disciplining.
When's the last time you put your foot down and punished her? I'm sick of being the bad one all the time. This time you teach her a lesson.
Okay.
This time you beat some sense into her. Get the Gaimoso. Tell her to come in.
Oh, is this why we have Feather Duster on the bottom corner of the screen the whole time?
I'm waiting.
Feather Duster. Doesn't... Wait, what are we talking about? Which end of the Feather Duster? Okay, what? Oh, we don't get to know what year. It's not glowing until I get close. I'm not getting a very positive impression of Iris. I thought there might be a narrative of oh, it's the Eva Angel. I thought we might have gotten a more sympathetic narrative, but after the hamster thing, might.
Is it really you?
What?
Mom, it's okay. I'm back.
After everything.
Mom, wake up. It's me. Momui. I know I've been away for a very long time. I'm finally home.
I still kind of love how, like, the quintessential Asian diaspora family drama conversation is literally depicted as, like, the younger generation wanting to eat pizza and the older generation wanting to eat noodles. I don't know if you could sum it up clearer than that.
Abandoned us.
I don't have much time. You said not to come back.
Cleaning up your mess. Always cleaning up your mess.
What?
You coward.
What are you talking about?
I'm also feeling very little sympathy for the mother. The father is getting sympathy from me.
Family that eats together. Idiot.
Where is he? Mom? Wake up!
Thought you were afraid of heights.
Okay. Yeah, this is a story about bad mothers. Because Iris is going to grow up to become an evil tyrant all-mother, screwing up the post-apocalypse for everyone else. She's got Arrested Development for sure. She seems really afraid of Min somehow. Min are not allowed to exist when she inherits the planet all by herself. I'm wondering, we might get to that. There were overbearing lesbian tones going on to the high school teen romance, so maybe some kind of, like, fear of Min that she never got over is the state that she has been trapped in for all the centuries afterwards of her immortality. She's still a fucked up asshole teenager who's not really got a very complete understanding of human sexuality and gender difference.
Go ahead. Lazy. Now.
Maybe because her
all you want.
parents weren't giving her the best examples. But Dad seems cool. Kind of. Okay, we're on airplanes. Relatively untextured airplanes. What's that on the bottom? It was like army barracks. Yeah, the green here is kind of an army green color. Okay, we gotta zip around to the little glowies. We're doing an Alice Madness Returns. Hey kids, don't become a video game critic because you'll play so many video games that you'll just see metaphors everywhere for some that you've already played before. Where's our next glowy? We might have to drop down a bit to catch the next one. Whee! Yoink. How stimulating is this stuff supposed to be? I kind of feel patronized. Connecting the dots. Alright, so something militant happens. Jet bombers and army barracks building appear.
你知唔知嗰邊好凍㗎？我知，你梗係唔知啦。你都冇出過埠，點？
Oh, this must be when they're leaving the country.
冇，我去到嗰邊會問。哎呀，真係蠢啊！仲有，佢仲衰過你兩個喺嗰邊。得啦。
Okay, so grandmother's an asshole too.
我以後都唔使擔心啦。你哋一套啊！
So, how am I supposed to reconcile the animal abuse trope, which usually is associated with a straight-up evil character who is born evil no matter how cool their parents are, against the clear undertones of generational antagonism being inherited here? Mother is kind of an asshole. Grandmother sounds like a bigger asshole. The all-mother Iris in the future is a terrifying, despotic, evil matriarch. But, does the animal abuse mean that she was born wrong, or does the negative influence from the parents mean that she was raised wrong? How sympathetic am I supposed to be feeling here?
警察辦門揾你，你阿爸同我都唔知你仲有冇命。我知對你嚟講唔係，但你唔覺得香港越嚟越繁榮強大咩？我真係唔明。 點解你唔留低？我哋依家要去 check in 啦，到埗即刻打俾我，我會啦，永遠都唔會知道，你阿爸就咁俾你禮手掉晒佢。好啦，阿媽，拜拜。
Iris.
Iris, what's going on? Why is your mom so mad?
Why do you have a picture of her?
We're leaving.
What? Why?
Why are you having conversations with the picture? This also happened in the high school thing. So, are you telling me that Iris actually does have a crush on Jiao, but she's being tsundere about it?
I'll tell you later.
Ah, Jesus Christ, my sympathy is lowering even more if that really is the case.
Mui, it's just me. 唔使咁激氣啊. I know what's going on here. You and me, we're the same. When we're hungry, we say crazy things. Things we don't mean. Let's just sit down and we can talk over dinner, okay? I call it Moodle 2. Come, Mui, because a family that eats together stays. Iris, don't leave us like this. Please, I won't make it without you.
Yeah, that is evident. He does not love his wife, but he does love his daughter. Even though his daughter probably does not love either of them back. Oh, I can go over here now. Okay, so why... Uh-oh, can I get back? No! No, 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 no! We're not. We are not. We are not committing to that mistake. I don't care how much I have to redo. I'm going to make sure to click on the mother and father having another argument. Because then I get to question how much sympathy I feel for the tyrant all-mother, quote-unquote, thousands of years later. Oh, okay, so maybe the gray means that Iris wasn't here to experience this. I can't click on them anyway. Ah, I reloaded the save and there wasn't any conversations to appear. Okay, so maybe the gray means that she wasn't actually here in the house for this scene. He heard about this from the grapevine, through rumors, or might have imagined it without actually being there later on. Or maybe it means something else and I'm moving too fast. Because it kind of looks like we're back in the bedroom again, but it's not connected at the right place. We just walked out the front door of the apartment, and we're just looping in the apartment again! Haha! That's, we're trapped in a Stanley Parable loop. When you play hundreds of video games, everything's a fucking metaphor for something you played before. Uh-oh, Z fighting. Hang on a second. is everyone else seeing the Z fighting on, I'm sure everyone's seeing it on Twitch. What I mean is, could this be connected to the crashes I'm getting? This doesn't look normal. When you develop a game, you can fix stuff like this by clicking and sliding the geometry around. I'm wondering if this is just me, and if this might have something to do with the crashes. I'm going to bring up Twitch chat for a second and ask people who have played this game, without spoiling, without spoiling anything, please, inform me if you remember seeing the same glitch happen here that I'm seeing here. She has two pants. Yeah. She has two pants. They are positioned at exactly the same part in the universe, and so each pair of pants is fighting to be seen. I don't want to look at any other text messages. And by text messages, I mean Twitch chat messages. I just want to know if this glitch is just me or everyone else. Pants paradox. I'll check later. Well, I don't know, because if I check later, I might accidentally see some spoilers. Pants, paradox, I'm not getting any answers. I'm just gonna have to play. I hope I'm not seeing my, like, graphics card die or something with all these issues that I've been getting. Most of the time they've been pretty workaroundable with years of reliability of workarounds, but I hope this doesn't mean my graphics card is dying or something. God damn. It really sucks that so many technical problems are pulling me out of it, you know? Okay, so now we're not hearing it. Yeah, okay, we're not hearing the conversations. We're just seeing snapshots of it. And a hazier version of the memories that aren't as clear. Zhao is in our room. Are we dating Zhao? Do we like or hate Zhao? If so, our character really should make up their mind and not keep Zhao leading her on and confusing her and manipulating her.
Ready to go?
Yes, I've seen enough.
After you, Watcher. I'll bring up the rear.
So what is the deal with how there is no men in Iris's own little perfect world? Because it seems like she liked her...
Should we talk about it?
She says that she doesn't like her dad, but if she remembers it like that, wouldn't that mean that on a subconscious layer she does like her dad? Therefore, meaning that she would want some reminders or something of him around in this part of the world? Okay, I also want to point out, look at how much worse the game looks all of a sudden. There is no art on the wall behind us. There is no decorations. Instead of, like, the animations look weird. There wasn't as much motion in the other scenes. Like, the game was consciously underutilizing animations to prevent you from seeing something weird. The geometry of the scene seems weird. The way, like, their clothes and the surfaces are all weird sci-fi anime plug suit stuff. It looks under-decorated and under-baked compared to the very professional, prestige, high-quality, award-winning video game environment from the flashback scenes.
Here? Now?
Why not? I'm feeling unhinged.
You're inebriated.
And you should be too.
They're shooting it into their wrists. They're actually doing the Barney... I think the drunk in The Simpsons was named Barney, right? Barney Simpson. Yeah, Barney Grubble. They're doing the Barney Grubble thing.
After a hard day.
Oh, by the way,
I appreciate a nourishing cool down.
transitioned between like 3 different levels, right? And we might have even done a lot more depending on how the game system loads you in and out of the different versions of the apartment map. I wonder if we fixed our crash problem. The crashes were most often happening during scene transitions, but they would occasionally happen straight up in the middle of dialogue, which is weird. But we just went through a lot of dialogue and a lot of screen transitions with no crashes.
By the looks of you, I think some cleanse is in order.
No, I know what might do the trick.
Yeah, she's sad because she just watched a girl's parents fight so much that they had a negative influence on the girl.
Knock, knock. You remember the old world wisdom? Knock, knock.
BB.
Don't be shy.
Who's there?
No one, because Iris left. Her room is empty. Was it funny?
Well, I feel funny.
I'll take that as an improvement. You appear sullen.
I'm fine.
Look at the girl. Yeah! That's what I look like when I try to dance in real life.
It's just that. They loved her.
I love how it stops for a bit to fool you into thinking that this is just a normal video game animation, and then it looks like game developer humor almost. I could just visualize the mouse clicking and dragging her up and down and up and down.
Did you know the sharpness of her sacrifice?
Sharpness.
A dolomite is no.
Wait, sacrifice? What?
To desert them like that?
Oh, Watcher. The way a pack must call it sick.
So, they're saying the All-Mother made some kind of great sacrifice, but the All-Mother is in a position of absolutely existentially terrifying power here in this world.
The way a prey must eat its kin.
Is that supposed to reference the fishbowl she had growing up?
We know too well, and even weller now. Hesitation is the second in command to extinction. You understand this?
I do?
Fixer.
Oh.
You did not hesitate to report Fixer.
Wait a minute.
I'm not sure.
Remember how confused... God damn it. Remember how confused they were at how they kept pet goldfish? Wasn't that a pet goldfish right there, right next to her?
That is why you are family. She is dead, and we are drunk.
Okay.
Now, how would you like to experience my collection of dance groups?
I don't know. I'd like to question the internal coherency of this world. Did they make a fishbowl after going through the dream sequence and getting the idea from there? Do I gotta press something? I'm pressing buttons. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah! I wonder if that was supposed to be deliberate ambiguity at the end about whether or not you're supposed to press a button or not. Okay, Chapter 3. I might do that one on my own time. But we made it! We made it through Chapter 2 without crashing. And I verbalized out loud a lot of the ambiguities I'm feeling about the story, which probably frustrate people who play through this, but I don't want to get spoiled. I was thinking of playing Eugenics after this, but I need to read a book for about a couple more hours. I keep track of my hours, and I'm about 2 hours behind of how much buddy hop work I wanted to do this week, and I'm very excited. I have not been this excited for a project in a very long time. I'm very excited to read the book that I'm reading for research. I'm going to put hands over the Twitch chat and see what the very latest messages are. I think that Steam input was the fix. Yeah. Hey, George, I was in your stream on Monday. I didn't want to fanboy you too hard, but I've been following your content since around 2004. You break to me. Yeah. Content is still a breath of fresh air. I hope you keep going. I hope there's definitely an audience out there. Thanks, Manaru Camus. Barney Grumble. Okay. You found online of a full playthrough had the Z fighting pants. Okay, good. I'm not the only one with Z fighting pants. What a great combination of terms. Z fighting pants. Yeah, okay, that makes me feel better. The Z fighting pants are not proof that my hardware is failing and everyone else's is fine. Thank you for the report, Fat Sax. Thank you for the suggestions, Fat Sax. Z fighting pants, yeah. You did start stream early. No, I want to start my streams at 7:30, and so sometimes I start them later when I want to clock in more hours. But tonight, since it's like book reading, it's a nice thing to do before bed, so I wanted to I was going to do more book reading tonight, I would do it after the stream. It's such a good book for such a good topic. How much I won't spoil it just yet. But I kind of, do I want to reflect on that chapter just now? I don't know how hooked I am. Like, I'm not really itching at the edge of my seat to go play chapter 3. When I was recommended this game, I was told to play 1 chapter a day. That stuff happens in each chapter that's pretty heavy that you want to ruminate on for a while. And that does seem to be happening. In the first chapter, we did have a pretty emotionally intense scene of what absolutely feels like a personal experience of COVID death happening. There's a conversation where a character feels survivor guilt over how, was it Zhao actually? It might have actually been Zhao if I'm remembering the details right. Where the character expresses survivor's guilt in a way that seems absolutely positively pulled from either contemporary headlines or a real lived personal experience. How can I refresh myself without spoiling? 1000xRESIST chapter summaries. Block out parts of this. This is, oh my god. This is what I was doing when I was editing the gore photo video, by the way. I was holding my hands up to the screen while clicking and dragging the filters over the gore photos to make sure that I'm not absorbing those images for the least amount of time possible. Just wanting to remember if it is Zhao who dies of video game COVID. Missing Zhao, they encounter an occupant there. Watcher sees a memory of Iris visiting Zhao in the hospital just before she died. Okay. Yeah. So Iris has absolutely for sure gone through a fucked up amount of trauma, but maybe she is not handling that trauma like a good person would because she was a bad seed abusing animals when she was like 8. But at the same time, 8 years is enough time to absorb the influences of your experience and have a personality quite off course from wherever you would have ended up if you were being raised by animals in the jungle on a truly blank slate. Yeah, you're supposed to question, aren't you? You're supposed to question where Iris went wrong, why she went wrong, whether or not it's inherited. A good chunk of it obviously seems to be inherited, but whether or not 100% of it is inherited is something I'm still questioning because I want to hate her. She is a villain. I need to not read whatever just got posted, actually, come to think of it. Maybe I shouldn't be looking at the Twitch chat and I should just reflect. So the story so far seems to be one about generational trauma creating generations of villains. And then there's something about like the way she's developing sexually that has her completely uninterested in men or afraid of men or hatred of men. This is she for some reason men aren't allowed in the dystopia, and the dystopia is very, very focused on like feminine things and feminine issues and handling things in feminine ways. It's like the male experience of humanity is something that just got wiped out completely, and it might have been because of a conscious decision she made in her villainy. She's immature in that respect, which is something that does happen a lot. A lot of women will be afraid of men and masculine things until they grow up and come of age. So that might have never completed. She holds on to her childhood artwork and ends up trying to utilize them in a way that she thinks is a serious, mature adult leading a community, but she is acting like a complete child and raising a generation of weird, kind of depressed, lethargic child people who don't seem to have their minds in order, but also don't seem to have the same bad seed that she does. I don't think we've seen a lot of villainy amongst her minions so much as we've seen ignorance in their their lack of education and lack of exposure to the outside world. There's competitiveness, though. We have seen competitiveness. It's how she's dealing out the immortality privileges that makes them competitive and fight amongst each other. But we haven't seen any of them boil a hamster alive in the microwave. We haven't seen them talk with each other with as much acerbic hatred as Iris was delivering in Chapter 1. There are social problems going on in the dystopia, but they might not be the result of a villainy inherited by the All-Mother, which might suggest that there's some kind of natural plasticity to their personalities, and that maybe Iris, since they are clones, that might also suggest that Iris herself didn't have to turn out to be a villain. If she was raised in a different environment, maybe she like her clone minions might be not necessarily evil sociopathic villains, but might have moments of weakness because of the highly competitive incentives put in front. Yeah, I don't know how narratively hooked I am. I'm not super duper excited to begin Chapter 3. I don't know if hooks is really something this game is doing so much. There's not a big curious mystery to solve. In the beginning of the game, we begin in media res, where our character, the Blue Watcher, stabs the All-Mother to death with a knife. But I'm not very... I can think of several reasons why that would be justified at this point, based on how we've hit on what we've seen in the story. Fixer evidently came to the same conclusion earlier. It's not something that is shocking the viewer. In stories where characters betray your hero, but it turns out that they're right all along, it usually seems like they want to surprise you with a twist later on about them right, but it doesn't take very long in the game for me to come to the conclusion that no, Fixer is right, this whole society is evil, our character is ignorant of the truth, most of the characters are. So I guess another question is, when or if most of the other denizens of this dystopia find out the truth, how they react would demonstrate how predestined Iris's personality really was, thus resolving maybe these ambiguities about questioning original sin, whether or not she was born bad or whether or not she was made bad. That seems to be the mystery and the themes going on that the story might explore and resolve, but I don't really know for sure yet. I'm eager to see what else is going on in the story, but I don't know if I'm excited. I'm not fully sucked in. I'm not fully hooked. I'm raising my eyebrows at a lot of the things. Some of it does seem cliche. But it also doesn't seem poorly done. It seems like it's coming from a place of genuine earnestness from people, from artists who went through similar shit themselves and know what they're talking about. Yeah. I'm going to keep it up in my own time, not fully on stream, because if I end up playing a chapter a day, that's not going to meet the stream schedule. But I also can see how it might not be great to play multiple chapters a day, because you get dumped with the therapy, the big heavy load of emotional therapy stuff. Too much of that to think through too fast might not be the best way to experience. I see now why my friends were recommending I play one chapter a day. Alright, so I thought I might play some Eugenics after this, but now I'm deciding not to, because I have 1 hour left, and Eugenics deserves more time. I'm going to be making a new run. When I'm in the middle of a run, I can play for 30-minute lunch breaks, one battle at a time. But the way Eugenics is paced right now, next time I pick it up, I want to give it at least an hour. And I have about an hour left of stream, but I also have 2 hours of book reading left to do before I can really truly start relaxing for my weekend guilt-free. And I would like to do that because I'm having fun reading this book. I'm having fun working on my next big video project. And that's the key. That is the secret ingredient. That is what makes the final product good. I've not had this much fun working on a project in a long time. Therefore, I think this video is going to turn out to be one of my better ones. You going to get the Steam controller? Nah. Yeah, don't got the money for that. I don't think I got the need for that right now either. I got a Xbox One controller with the piece of tape covered over this annoying-ass bright light they put on controllers these days. there's a way to turn that off with software that would be more elegant, but I also had some tape lying around by the desk. I'm not in the market for a new controller. My controllers are not breaking. When my controllers are breaking, that's when the question's going to be more interesting. Yeah. Might be able to turn it off through. Well, we'll figure it out later. I'm gonna go read my book. If you want to know what project I'm working on, please join the Super Bunny Hop $10 Patreon Discord, because I'm realizing I have been more candid about what I'm working on in there. But it's a good one. A lot of people are going to be excited when I reveal this one, but a few people are going to be really mad, and that's how you know it's going to be good. I'm gonna head to my book and then head to my bed. Have a wonderful night, everyone. That despite the technical issues and despite me maybe not feeling as hooked and excited about the story as maybe I should, that was still a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Bye, everyone. I'll see you on Metal Gear Monday. We're gonna play spy fiction.